think it's working. It's working.
Yeah, we are here.
We're doing a thing. Not a moment too soon. Too much stuff going on. Okay.
Welcome, everyone.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the live stream, episode 2. We started last week on Friday, and now this is the second one. We're doing a playthrough of Severed Chains / Reloaded / all the other names. We still need to decide on one. Basically, this is a whole new platform that Corey, aka Monoxide, has made for us that rebuilds LOD's game engine. It is something more optimized and capable of playing even more mods than on standard emulators. So we're going to pick up where we left off. If I've got everything set up here, we've both been trying really hard to make sure this next live stream is at least a little more progressed in its stream quality and the build. For those of you who don't know, Corey unfortunately had to deal with a hurricane, and also everyone else in that area up in Canada on the east side. What hurricane was it?
It was Hurricane Fiona.
Fiona.
Yeah.
Still so interesting that they named them. And so
named them after Shrek characters at that.
So Corey was without power, and it was a whole situation. So we don't have too much that was new, but we do have a couple new things anyway, because Corey is amazing, and we'll be talking about that as we do the playthrough here. And I've also
we do have one major fix.
Yes, and I do also have some improvements to the live stream that you can see. We actually bothered to put some stream layers up, so we've got the game shunted to the left and some panels on the right hand side. It'll keep improving as we go. So let's see, north of Serdio, probably where we left off. Now the question is, which soundtrack, which music does Limestone Cave use?
That is a good question.
I'm in the wrong window. Let me do this. Give me one moment, y'all. One moment.
Still amazes me how good these pre-rendered backgrounds look even 20-some years later.
Oh yeah. Oh, here it is. Let's try this. Here we go. That should do. Just to check if some of y'all could tell me whether you hear the Limestone Cave music or not. I'm using a YouTube playlist from another person, while we do not yet have sound natively working in the game yet. So this is kind of a pseudo musical experience. Sound is good? Awesome.
Looks like we're good.
Let's start opening some chests, which...
chests which you can actually see now.
Yes. Last time, some of the chests were empty. I specifically had trouble finding the leather jacket, which was kind of funny because right before that, I had no problem finding the other one, the Angel's Prayer.
So I had no idea you could do what you just did.
Oh yeah, the hopping down to get that other chest there.
Yep.
That's the
no
thing.
idea.
Basically, early on in the game, there are multiple areas with hidden or almost completely obscured chests like that. One of them was in the prairie, and I didn't go for it because we were already kind of stretching for time. But that one has either a healing potion or 100 gold or something like that. It's actually different between the Japanese release and the North American release.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm. Put my mic down here a little bit.
Well, all I can say is that I am glad that these things that I don't, that you keep trying, keep working.
Surprise. I mean, I probably shouldn't try things that you didn't know about testing yet, but I do the same kind of thing usually in my offline playthrough before this.
Gotcha.
I just kind of check some things, and that doesn't mean it'll always work, but at least it works once.
We haven't crashed on stream yet, so, you know,
Oh.
that's something.
And we should continue to not mention that so that we don't jinx it. So, as Corey mentioned last time, I'm amazing at additions. I will never not complete an addition for as long as we're on the current build of the game, because as it stands, it's effectively like a war god calling, or war god, ultimate war god, whichever, where the addition completes by itself, except if there is a counter and you still need to press the counter attack button just at any point. So I can just mash circle and do every addition. Alright, let's proceed. We're gonna grab that poison guard. Oh, first we're gonna have the slide. See if I remember how to do this. Whee!
Now these I have tested.
Looks like the top of that chest just kind of went see-through there.
Oh yeah. Well, that's
Minor
not
stuff.
ideal, but you know, could be worse.
At least we know it's there. A little pizza. Oh my god. So, slimes don't look like normal, and I'm okay with it.
They just got into the glitter. It's fine.
I was just gonna say glitter. That's definitely what's going on. It's a glitter party in a cave.
Yep.
So-
These are a preview of the Pride Month slimes.
Oh sure. Why don't we just give them a whole rainbow set of colors? Meta Sieg says they just felt sparkly today.
Yep.
Ooh, free body purifier.
Don't we all?
And this should be the bastard sword. Nope, I already got it. That's 20 gold. And I will. Let's show off that fast menu. And we're gonna have the iconic cutscene, stepping stones. You know, in hindsight, we should be telling Lavitz to be careful, not Shauna.
Yeah, funny about that.
Yeah, she's just fine. He's the one who needs babying. It's like he can be a knight and he can fight in wars, but when it comes to like adventuring, Lavitz needs some help.
It's the boots.
It's,
He did not dress appropriately for this cave.
yes. Thanks to the bug fix that Corey managed to get in at the last moment. No more golden gilded armor for Lavitz, unfortunately. We'll have to wait until we can actually mod that in on purpose.
Sometimes you just have a couple of bugs that you don't want to fix, but
See, this is the point where Lavitz actually is making it complicated for Dart and Shauna. If he hadn't gotten involved, Dart and Shauna would probably have had a natural kind of progression of figuring out their feelings, but it took way longer because Dart started getting feelings for Lavitz, right?
yeah, when third wheeling goes very wrong.
And it's even more sinister because I'll always mention Albert and Lavitz. I ship them together as a couple, and it's sad that Albert is losing Lavitz to Dart, who is technically not available anyway, so it's not even for a good reason. It's not even going to be worth it.
Yep, he's gotta lose them twice.
To be fair, Vorthod rightly pointed out that just recently within the storyline, Lavitz had gotten shot with an arrow, so of course he would slip on the rock. I never really put that together. I apologize.
Yeah, it makes sense. I think I caught there that the rock fireflies are actually visible now, so that's a nice improvement too.
Oh yeah, we'll be heading over there for a free heal.
They did work before, but they were completely invisible.
There they are. Yep, definitely. This cutscene would be a little more awkward if they couldn't actually see anything, and it's like, what are y'all talking about? These invisible rock fireflies? How do you know?
It just suddenly gets real bright.
And there we go.
It was
Free heal.
It was once I was able to play up to this cave that I really thought, like, you know, maybe this project is actually going to go somewhere.
1 second.
Kara. We are just waiting briefly for Drew to get back. Does anyone have any questions while we're waiting? That is a very good question. I'm pretty basic, and to be honest with you, I usually just stick with Dart, Albert, and Rose. Although playing the decomp, doing testing and stuff, has made me branch out a bit, just while I'm doing testing.
And we're back.
Welcome back.
We lost some orange envelopes, which are very important, and they were hiding under our noses.
Was it the cats?
No, it was... Well, the box was upside down, so probably. I ended up looking all around the room, like, I couldn't have put them around here, or here, or here, and I went back to the first spot just in case, and there they were, an inch from where they were before, just upside down, so we didn't recognize it. Everything was starting to spill out. It was a whole weird thing.
Well, disaster averted.
I appreciate everyone's patience with that, and we're gonna... I never really checked if the, I could have just done it now. I never checked if the Rock Firefly, like, automatic cutscene one usage actually heals you or not, so...
That is a very good question. And I'm kind of surprised that you've never tried that before.
Maybe I have, and I just don't remember because it was 12 years ago. I've played this game a lot, so I don't even remember what I know half the time. Was there?
Yep.
Oh, that's not the right way. Okay. Got a spider. Favorite playable character? I like them all for all kinds of reasons. I cannot choose. How about you, Corey?
I went over it a little bit. I didn't say my specific favorite character. That is a very tough one. Like you, I do like them all for different reasons. I've always found Rose to be a very interesting character. She has a pretty well fleshed out backstory.
Yeah. She feels like the most real character, just because there's just so much detail to her story, and she just comes off as really realistic.
You do see a lot of like personal growth over the course of the story too.
Yeah. And it's like if they had time and if there was legitimately room to do that with the other characters, I mean, you could like them all the same.
Yeah, that's very true.
But it's easy to like Rose the most. Also, helped keep going or kick off the goth era. I think there's some major credit due there.
Yeah.
And get the ugly balloon. Now, the last playthrough, first ugly balloon, I got a poison guard.
Well, that's pretty lucky.
Which, not that you're ever going to use them afterward, but having 2 against Eurobliss is pretty sweet. Being that one you get for free from this creature we're about to go check on. If I'm going the right way. It is not the right way. I was so sure I was going the right way.
We got another question saying, do you regularly complete playthroughs? It has been a very long time since I've actually completed a playthrough of the game, to be completely honest with you. I hadn't actually played the game in a long time before I started working on this project.
I think for me it varies. I used to play it more. Now, in terms of complete playthroughs, it's less often, maybe once a year-ish, because I've leaned so much into the community organizing side of things. But that doesn't mean I don't play much. I have a lot of, random pickups and drop-offs where I'm just trying out certain builds for characters or looking up how a certain thing went in like cutscene progression because I don't feel like checking a YouTube video or whatever. It just depends on the day.
Yeah, lots and lots of short playthroughs at random points in the game to test things.
Hey, Kara's here. Glad you could make it. Welcome to the stream. See, Kara is an awesome member of our global community, doing lots of volunteer translation stuff, and has also made some really nice, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not going to try and chase this thing while I'm trying to think of words to say. Really excellent fan merch is the words I'm looking for. I'm actually wearing one of them right now. I guess we'll move the camera closer. So this is a necklace from Kara's shop on Etsy. If they want, they can post a link to their shop in the chat. And so they do the different Dragoon stones and matching bead colors around the necklace. And this is one of the most fancy things I've ever owned. So shout out to Kara for making those awesome things. And also they can have matching bracelets as well. This thing is, I don't know how well the camera's showing it. I've got a really bad camera, but just trust me, this is an amazing color scheme right here.
Oh yeah, those are very cool. It's actually the first time I've seen them.
Let's grab this frog, if I can remember how to do it.
Yeah, you just keep chasing and taking the shortcut.
Come on, I got you. Oh, I lost control there for a sec. This is harder than it should be.
It's the 1999 controls. I did test this and verify that it's possible. For the record.
I don't need. I'm good. I promise. I think the analog stick is just having a hard time, so I'm doing the D-pad now, and it looks like I got him. Come on, come on. Oh, yes, got it.
Nice.
I'm very good at Legend of Dragoon. Yeah, I'm just a casual fan. Here and there.
Yeah.
All right. Let's proceed to Eurobliss. Evil spider. Very evil. Does that mean there's a good spider? Can we get like a good spider, like summonable ally?
Odd idea.
I don't want to think about having summons. That's a whole other... Like, dragon summons would be cool, but that's very much like an overhaul kind of a thought to me. And that would probably break the game, and you'd have to give them different abilities, and there's a lot in there, but that would be pretty fascinating.
Yeah, we've gotten a lot of requests for things that would require some major rebalances. Very cool mod ideas, mod requests, but yeah, lots and lots of work on rebalancing. Not that the game couldn't use a bit of a rebalance in the first place, but
yeah, of course.
That's another topic.
Just give me the literal monster from the end of the game, boss minions, so that I can infiltrate enemy characters and then give them an AoE heal, because why not? Let's discard an item. We don't need all the healing potions. That's another mod idea. So every time you open a chest like this, it says either acquired the item or cannot carry more items. Fun fact, they literally, this isn't a single call in terms of code, it's all separate lines. So they just copy pasted cannot carry more items for every single chest you can possibly open. So you can edit each one of those to, instead of say cannot carry more items, this is item X, but you're out of room. So you will know what's inside before you decide to discard something. That is a mod that I would like to see us make in the near future.
Yeah, the amount of duplicated data in this game is really astounding. They probably could have cut at least one disk off of it.
Yeah. Wow, we had someone tuning in from France. I know the timing won't work for everyone. There's no way we really can stream when everyone's awake, but we'll always have the recordings available to make sure that no one has to worry about fear of missing out and can still enjoy the playthrough. Now, for this, we are gonna switch to some boss music. I always loved how close it got to the screen. It felt really cool, really immersive. All right.
Yeah, it's very, very abrupt too.
I think it was Boss Battle 1. Pretty sure. This sounds right.
Tons of Fun 2000 said also being able to hold more than 32 items would be nice. That is going to be probably like a day one mod.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's pretty easy to do actually. Even in the vanilla PlayStation game, the emulation, it's pretty easy to mod that to allow you to have more items.
Gave Lavix the poison card. Good idea.
Yep.
Actually, the 64 items is already possible through Dragoon modifier, so if you can't wait, you could do Dragoon modifier with an emulator right now and activate 64 item slots.
It's pretty interesting. They did actually program it to support more items, but then just restricted it down.
Interestingly, Moguru de Boss, the Pocket Station minigame, lets you hold up to 32 items, I believe, if I was watching someone's video correctly. Could be wrong, but if it's correct, then if you had so many as one item in your inventory, you couldn't take them because it has to transfer them all or none. So
I can confirm that.
Maybe they felt it was too easy with 64 items, which it would be, but still, it's really cramped. There's not even stacking. Also, I like that just from the very first build you gave me of this, I was able to, the first build with controller support, I was able to play the game in the background while other windows are front.
Like I said, very, very basic controller support.
Well, no, it's a good feature. I love having that support. Don't take that away, please. Alright, so now we're going to guard a little. I could use item magic, but it's a little hard for me to do in this build right now. And Dart needs some HP anyway.
If you do use some, try pressing the button a little bit slower. I found that did actually help.
Let's give it a try. Nope.
Well, we tried.
I tried lowering the frame rate and it was the same deal. Very strange. I am low on room in here. This last minute I decided, you know what, I'll set up the green screen because it just felt there's a thing back there, it's hard to explain. So I decided to set up the green screen, and that took up like 10 minutes that I did not have right before the broadcast. But it's worth it.
I was scrambling with bug fixes. You were scrambling with setup.
Mm-hmm. Well, we make a great team.
Yep. I mean, we made it.
Volcano! There's a challenge. Just have the music in the background, but I have to do all of the sound effects, like it's some kind of Who's Line improv skit. Not harpoon. I have harpoon stuck in my head in this spinning game. I know what I'm talking about.
It was worth a shot.
It is worth a shot, yeah. It was worth a flame shot. But I'm allowed to make those mistakes. I mean, even the voice actor for Dart only recalls Flaming Rush, so it's fine. It's really okay.
There are a few mistranslations like that, aren't there?
No, he just remembered the line incorrectly.
Oh.
It's Burning Rush, but he thought it was Flaming Rush in his head because, you know, of course, this was like a one day in a studio thing. And then that podcast interview they did on YouTube, he only remembered two things, if I remember right. He said one of them was like Flaming Rush, and the other one was Father! Father! Which is probably right at the end of the game. When Dart says Rose Father. Rose, Father. Rose is not Dart's dad. Sorry.
That you know of.
That I know of. I missed. It's too high to hit. Worthud's right. I messed up 5 seconds into my own challenge.
That would have been a hell of a twist.
Alright. You know, here's a mod idea. Pausing the game, if that's possible.
Pausing the game.
Yeah, so I have time to pause the game and then start up the tension music.
Ah, gotcha. During cutscenes.
Yeah. That's okay. Let's just pretend it's... Whoa, what's going on with the camera?
Okay, so I'm just gonna say this is way better than it used to be.
What is going on? Darcy!
I just got to the part of the stream where yeah.
Oh my god! I'm gonna cry. Why'd you do that to me, Corey?
Yep. That's just how it is now.
Bad first live stream to put my webcam on. Oh, the rosy cheeks are coming out. It's already really warm in here. Now I'm gonna get the hiccups because I ate fast and I laughed a lot. Oh god.
Kara, yeah, a lot of the cutscenes are pretty great.
Dart knows what's up. What on earth happened? The camera spiraled out of control. What the frack?
It is bad.
That's a clip. We need to clip that. Like we're gonna have like a highlights, blooper reel. Let's do a blooper reel like every 4 weeks or something. Oh.
Well, you know, like Rose was all head at first, so it's only right that someone else is no head.
What in the hell is going on? Can we get a mod to keep headless Shauna? Corey was saying we should just all the glitches are gonna become features.
Yep.
I need to get the hell out of here. What the frack?
Oh, just wait until we beat Frugal for the second time.
Why did you put me through that, Corey?
Good. You just wait.
One second. They just need tape.
Yes, I actually have a GIF of her head floating away.
Mm-hmm.
Just one moment, and I will link to the post that I've got the GIF in.
Is that the waiting 11,000 years post?
It is.
So when are we gonna? Okay, here's an idea. Let's not just mod the game. Let's just mod pop culture references. Take the GIF of "It's been 84 years" and change it to 11,000 years. Which for the Dragon campaign, it's more like 11,682, so closer to 12,000 years if we want to be more specific. Make it sound really extreme.
We always want to be more specific.
Let's see if I get lucky with the yellow bird. Nope. Not even Shauna with increased... Bye. I'm out of here. That yellow bird is like, I saw what happened to your bliss. I want no part of what y'all got going on.
Not for lack of trying.
Oh. It's like I enter the town of Bale and everyone starts running away. Like, get away. Shauna's got mysterious powers and it's turning all our character models into weird stuff.
I mean, not to mention that everyone is just dripping in slime.
Glittery slime, actually.
Yeah. I don't think they took a bath after leaving the cave, so.
Anywho. Let's tone down the excitement for a little bit.
No promises.
So we're about 30 minutes in. We'll might maybe go to hoax. We'll see. Well, I don't want to do 100% in bail, but we'll walk around a little bit and let's grab the portrait.
You gotta grab the portrait.
Actually, we're gonna do a fun fact while we're here. This portrait, I believe, changes, if I'm not mistaken. I'm suddenly less certain of myself, but I think that portrait changes.
What does it change to?
Something that it's currently not.
Gotcha.
Oh my god, it's Sir Lavitz. Let me do your portrait again. Here's the thing that goes in one ear and out the other sometimes. She's done this before. So while he's scratching his head, he's thinking about it like, oh, it took a while last time, you know. It'll be done soon. For the sake of the game, of course, it only takes like 12 seconds. But, you know, in real life, we would have to sit for a long ass time, and we got to go to the war meeting, I think. This could be done after.
This is very important business.
I do support creative pursuits more than just about anything else, so I got to agree there. Acquired Portrait of Lavitz. Isn't it a little too handsome? Yep, always the first stop. Okay. Talk to a villager. Whoa! That smoke is... that's... Yeah, someone was saying in the YouTube chat, that is very polluted. Like, can you get a depollution mod going on here, Corey?
Well, if you can convince them to switch to renewable energy.
I don't think they have the tech for that yet.
I don't know. Albert was pretty interested in the green project.
Yeah, green the planet with Nello. So I think we're doing a stop by the mother's house? Or is that after? No. Yep. My guessing game is right. My guessing game is off right now, largely because this whole day was a big rush. I had
Don't forget the stardust in the well.
I'm going to get it on the way back. That was very much planned, totally. Now, something that people do is they go into the weapon shop and they get the stardust, but they go to the weapon shop and they buy stuff. And they buy stuff, myself included, the Sparkle Arrow. In case you didn't know, the Sparkle Arrow is available for free just a little down the way inside of Indel's castle. So do not buy Sparkle Arrows.
Noted.
Already got that, and we'll give him the salad. Actually, I forget where we get a salad. I'll just grab one. It's at this point of the game, you barely have the gold to fully deck out your party. Like, if you got 2 more Knight Shields, that's 400 gold right there. I should add some music. Let's do music. We want Royal Castle. Lots of songs. There we go.
We got a question saying, what is Severed Chains for? Could you clarify that a bit?
Not as much as I'd like to. Really quick, I'd like to add, Dart's at this little stable and he says, all the horses are gone, when there's literally one right here in his peripheral. Good as a charger. So it probably means this stable is empty. So to answer the question, the Severed Chains is a name I barely managed to come up with after trying to think of things to call this project. It's not a mod, it's like an entire platform rebuilding the game. And ooh, the divining room or whatever it's called. It has some extra glittery effects going on too. So I thought of Severed Chains, but right after saying that, my roommate had suggested, what about Reloaded, taking out the A in load, and then it's LOD, so Reloaded. And that sounds like fire, of course, and it sounds catchy. So we need to decide what name it's going to be, but Severed Chains is basically a callback to the intro trailer that says you are free to sever the chains of fate that bind you, which has been iconic for our fandom for a long time. For many people growing up, it was about, you know, fighting your fate or what you were expected to do, which ended up being true for myself.
Yeah, long story short, this basically boils down to being an unofficial PC port of the game, although not just PC. It will also be available on Mac, Linux, Android phones, etc.
You know, what if we just let the name evolve over time, Corey? So that we start with Severed Chains, and then we upgrade it to Reloaded. And then once we have all the crazy stuff implemented, like PvP, we call it Overloaded.
I like it.
Overloaded. I like the sound.
Yep.
So that the name evolves with the program. Alright.
It only seems fair.
We got most of the chests and Stardust. So I'm gonna look around a little bit more, and then we'll do the thingy.
Zychronics, I also can't wait for you to play it on your toaster.
It's gonna be very playable. You know, I wonder how far back this would run. You know, you're talking about how this would run even literally 100 times faster in some cases. So I'm wondering, like, does this mean that this will run great on like a single core processor from 15 years ago? Windows 98, can we do it?
If the graphics card supports OpenGL 3.
I have an old GeForce FX 5200 with LOD's name on it.
Probably not.
Oh.
But it is quite modular, and if someone wants to write a renderer for it that, you know, runs on like 3dFX Glide or something like that, you know, I'm just saying, there's possibilities.
Somebody just said, can we get it running on an Abacus? Which is a bit much, but you never know.
You know what? I'm not going to say no.
You're not gonna... Okay, I'm leaving. I'm just, you know what? We're done. I wonder though, like Raspberry Pi? Those really
yeah, but like for real though, you know, the processing power of the PS1 was basically like 0.
Yeah.
You can already run emulators on a Raspberry Pi, and you know, this will run. This port will take far fewer resources than running an emulator. Get it running in Minecraft, yeah. The Redstone implementation.
So now we're going to ask about the Black Monster.
It is a shame that we won't get to watch the FMV, but that'll come at a later time.
Oh, does it not register?
I have it coded to just skip over them for now.
That explains the trailer too, actually.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I am going to do a surprise then. So, really quickly, I'm gonna set us up a thing. It'll be worth it. So let's pause this. Let's do... Actually, this this channel, is it this channel? It is this channel. No, it's not this channel. It's my channel. Sorry, it's on my channel. That we have those subtitled FMVs, and we're gonna play it all pixelated in its original resolution.
That is a good plan.
I could just play someone's 4K upscale, but it'll level up with the future streams just like the rest.
No, we gotta watch the original.
Wait, where did I... Oh, I didn't make a playlist? I thought I made a playlist. Let's take a quick look at my channel. Which one is it? Also, we need to do a window capture thingy, so let me do that really quickly. Pardon me, y'all. We'll do that, and we'll do that, and let's see what I can do here. Dragon Campaign History, Dragon Campaign Ute, so probably this one.
As if they were gods, Winglies ruled over all living creatures and used them as slaves. The enslaved suffered a terrible domination and injustice. Their anger turned to a flame of fury. Then a gust of wind blew throughout the lands, spreading the flame to a blazing fire. The wind was Emperor Diaz. 7 incarnations of dragons served the Emperor. Their bravery inspired people to take up arms. Thus began the Dragon Campaign. It was a harsh war. Both people and Winglies suffered countless injuries and fatalities. After a long period of suffering, it was the humans who acquired the future. The age of humans had begun.
Okay, so we just did a thing.
Yeah, it always amazes me how well even the cutscenes hold up.
So now I'll bring the game back. Oh, the FMV is starting. Oh, never mind. Oops. So we can do that for now until FMVs are implemented directly. Someone asked about subtitles. Would it be easy to add subtitles into the this unofficial port that you're making, Corey?
Yeah, if someone provides subtitles, it would be pretty easy, yeah.
Well, it just so happens that we have them. I added subtitles to each of the FMVs, and with a little help from the fandom, was able to clarify a couple words that are really hard to make out because there's such loud sound effects or music going on. But I think we're just about done. And so the English subs are done. That's what you just saw is my upload with the English subtitles. And we'd like to, one of the reasons we want volunteers is to help us translate those subtitles into other languages. To either from the English subs or just taking the words that are used in those FMVs and making those subtitles so that we can upload subtitles in multiple languages. And you can have maybe a language selector perhaps someday in the unofficial ports.
Yeah, I would like to support as many languages as we possibly can, even ones that the original releases didn't support.
But at the minimum, we'll definitely have multiple language subtitles for the videos on the YouTube. So Sean is going to take a break on the balcony. Dart will follow. Lavitz will do the war meeting. Lloyd will look around for the moon gem.
Spoilers.
I think everyone here, just like I warned in the podcast, spoiler warning. I think I did it really late in the first episode last Friday.
We're only about 45 minutes into this one.
So eventually we'll mention it at the start of the video. Got it.
So someday we'll remember.
Another feature that will level up over time with this project is that we'll eventually mention a spoiler warning at the start of the video. That sounds like a Davidism from Schitt's Creek.
It does.
So we got some bad news. Sandor's gonna attack. We're gonna prepare a hoax. And for those who haven't noticed, you see the text dialogue. Lavis's name, the current speaker, is in yellow, and proper names of places or characters are in red. We have emulated that aesthetic for the stream overlay. You can see. I don't know why I'm doing all these fancy hand motions, but I guess it adds to the value that we want to make this live stream feel like it's Legend of Dragoon. So in our text crawls on the side, you'll see that it's mostly white text, but there's a yellow thing at the top, and proper names are in red. Zychronics is mentioning the cutout texture, probably the one above this house on the left that is not anti-aliased at all. It's just very obvious, very jagged. So presumably that's something that will look much nicer when the upscale project completes.
Yeah, integrating the upscale project into the decomp is going to be a very fun day.
Mm-hmm. Now, normally Dart's theme is playing during this, but I don't have the energy to constantly switch songs to the correct song that would be playing. So please bear with me, as this is a simulated lo-fi version of LOD in a way.
We will get the audio implemented at some point, but that's a little ways down the road.
So a nice thing to note about Sandora and Basil is that you can actually see banners for both of their kingdoms. In Helena Prison, it's near Shauna's prison tower, and they have a banner similar to this one, different design. And then for Basil, you have this flying bird of some kind with a ring around it, I believe. And probably the same bird is on this red cloth as well. It's a very ornate area. Peekaboo, what you doing?
I've always really liked the art style in this game.
It's gorgeous. Even without upscaling, with no emulator optimizations, it's gorgeous. Look at the chandelier. That chandelier is super fancy.
Absolutely.
Who bothered to model a chandelier that well, only for it to be baked into 2D anyway?
Yep. Actually, that leads us into Ed Bleach's question: how will the port work in regards to the resolution of the game? And we can actually show off exactly how that works.
Sure. Let me get closer up to some of the villagers.
Yeah, let's get into a place where you can see the 3D models a little bit better.
First, we'll switch to Royal Capital, which is in here somewhere.
So we do actually have very, very simple resolution upscaling. So this doesn't actually do anything to the game assets. It doesn't change the models or textures in any way. It just renders them at a resolution higher than what the PlayStation is capable of. You can change that on the fly with a couple of special hotkeys in the port right now. You want to show that off, Drew?
Yep. So when I hit Control Plus, the models sharpen up a little bit. Take a look at Dart in particular. Actually, let me get Dart closer. a little closer. Alright, there's Dart. Control minus. He actually looks like a 2D sprite almost. Control plus. Control minus. Control plus. Control minus. So it just increases the fidelity a little bit.
Yeah, it looks a lot better with larger 3D models. You can really see the difference in combat.
Also, you can look at the water on the right-hand side. It's also affecting the water texture. So, what this is doing is it's affecting active textures. It's not affecting the baked background image. I got the sparkle arrow, right? Let's check additions. Yep, sparkle arrow. I did not heal. That's right. So, since we're going to Hoax, we'll want to grab a quick heal.
I should also mention that once we rewrite the graphics backend to use OpenGL, much higher resolution will be the default.
Yeah, right now it just runs really slow, so I'm avoiding it most of the time.
Yeah.
I should actually send it back down.
Yeah, right now it's just using a very, very simple software renderer, and it is quite slow.
This is a good time to once again show off how quick it is to save the game. Done. Instantaneous. It's, you know, I know reverse engineering has been a thing in various games, but it's still not that common, and so I feel like it's justified for me to be surprised when I say out loud, it feels like one day emulators may get outmoded. You know what I mean?
Yeah, now of course it's these decompilation projects are very, very narrow in scope, being, you know, one single game.
Yeah.
But definitely for, you know, that game that they are for, it's much, much better than emulation.
So now we have the awkward scene with Labitz's mother, who makes assumptions instead of simply asking, who are you with, if anyone? You brought a bride. That's a mighty high assumption. It's funny if you choose the answer, he is not, as though he's really clear on that, but then didn't anticipate that it would come back at him like, oh, it's, wait, with me? No. And then why did you say he is not, you know? So here's a question for all the community who are watching, and thank you for watching. What are some of the things you're most looking forward to with this project in terms of expanded modding capability or just general improvements like the faster load times? It could also be something that we've already made with Dragoon modifier and isn't necessarily a brand new idea. What do you want to see happen?
I think I'm most excited for the vastly improved fidelity of the game.
Yeah.
So like I said, you know, the pre-rendered backgrounds, they really hold up to this day, and even the models and the textures for them, you can't really even see the detail that's put into them when you're playing on the PlayStation. because it's such a low resolution.
Can you cook Dart? Of course. I couldn't travel alone for 5 years without it. And what do you make? I can grill a thick piece of meat. I keep saying it, 5-year journey, should have learned more than that.
You would think.
And he's like,
maybe vegetables don't exist in endiness.
He says Shauna was always a bad cook, and I'm like, Shauna was 13 when you left. She's not supposed to be a good cook. Context. Obviously, a better thing than trying to help with cooking is to practice with our swords. Inside the house. Don't you play with swords in your house, Corey? I do.
All the time.
All the time. This was really observant. What is that tut about? So we'll do the tour. I'm probably just gonna go straight to the rooftop.
Yeah, probably shouldn't dilly-dally too much.
Yeah, we are an hour in already, and we should at least try to get to Hoax.
Yeah, this is quite a long section of the game.
Maybe if we speed over there right away, we might be able to get through and finish Hoax, maybe? Not sure. Let's see if I can
That would
find...
be nice.
Found the right song.
There used to be some fairly major collision issues, and the very first time that I went through this part, I actually got stuck inside of the ladder.
That definitely would have ruined the mood right now.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm revving down, settling in, enjoying the music, and then a character gets stuck in a ladder. The foreshadowing with this line, I feel like.
Yeah, a little on the nose.
He would. Lavitt's really
He's
curious.
not the one that's gonna do it.
Well, technically, he does a thing to himself that inflicts pain.
True. You know, spoilers.
So some of the answers we got. Someone says, Tons of Fun 2000 says, I really just wanted a graphic improvement and some of the quality of life stuff would be great. We'll be doing those things for sure.
Yeah, we even already have some of that already ready to go.
Just the remastered background project would be good for me. Just a bit of polish, really. Having it run natively with clearer backgrounds is going to be amazing. I agree very much.
And Zychronic says they can't wait to add some side quests. And I agree.
Alright, back to Royal Capital. So, what I forgot to do is get the Stardust. I don't think we're going to do Faust on this playthrough, are we? Do we want to?
You know what? I think we should. But we can just, we can just trigger the fight. I don't think we need to go out of our way to gather every single piece of Stardust.
Yeah. We'll just set the count to 50. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
We
can definitely do that.
I think there's a healing breeze up there, but I guess we don't need it.
Yeah, I think we should be fine.
Oh, let's probably do the Dran thing.
Might as well.
It'll run a little faster on 1x res, I think.
Yep.
Is there supposed to be water running through the underground?
That is a very good question. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be animated or not.
I'm uncertain.
I mean, it's not like the prairies where the water was just completely gone.
Yeah, I wonder what it looks like now after your texture fix.
Actually, that's a good question. That might actually be working now, unfortunately.
Is it unfortunate indeed? It should at least be sparkly. I hope it's sparkly.
Yeah, it most likely is. It's funny because you kind of want to go back and check, but we only have so much time.
No, I'm not checking, but I'll probably check off screen or something.
Yeah. Yeah, most likely no more anti-gravity tree. We haven't actually checked, but I did fix most, if not all, of the texture issues, so.
Yeah, I feel like there's supposed to be water.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
that definitely looked a little funny. So the boat briefly gets stuck here. There are a few minor collision issues still, but it's fine.
What's happening? I thought I soft locked it. I'm so sorry.
No, no, you're all good. You're fine.
That pollution is.
I probably should have mentioned that.
You scared the crap out of me. Oh no! Oh, I just hit the button. Duh. I'm not going back. I went through all that for nothing.
Would you believe that I actually did that
Ugly
as well?
face. This is a very ugly face right now.
It's fine.
You went through that
It's
as well?
fine. We'll just, yep. I did actually go back, but we don't need to go back for the stream. When we get near the end, we'll just set the Stardust to 50 so that we can do the frost fight and stuff.
The things you put me through. Well, that was a nice little jaunt under the castle.
It was a nice little boat ride.
Shameless, right? Let's get out of here. Got bad luck following me around.
Yeah.
But at least the music is nice.
It is.
Okay. Let's go. To Hoax.
I want to see what the post-Kongal cutscene looks like now that the graphics are much better.
I'm gonna have to prepare myself to lose my composure again.
Yep. It was real rough the last time I played through, but I've made significant improvements since then. Yeah, it's kind of funny, being the developer of this, because as we're playing through this, or as you were playing through this, like I'm actually seeing the game in a much different state than it was when I originally played through these areas.
Even on the world map, instant save. Thank Corey for that. Nice and fast.
Yep.
As much as, you know, you want certain things to not be too fast because of the cinematic immersion and all that, it doesn't need all
Saving
this.
the game is not one of those.
This is not part of, yeah. There's a lot of time spent waiting through the text dialogues and everything else, and it would be nice if
Yep.
you could spend less time waiting and more time doing, to some degree.
Exactly. By the way, there is a known crash on the service listing for one of the areas around here, so just
I'm not
avoid
touching
that.
it. Yeah, I remember.
Gotcha.
We are all set there.
We got our
Whoa!
party slimes back.
We got some texture glitches right here. You'll see them in a second.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Wait a minute. I saw some like red eyes in the background at the opening camera.
Oh yeah.
That was weird.
That's interesting.
Creepy. It's like the forest monsters, you know, often depicted in like cartoon TV shows and stuff like that.
As I said, I have fixed most of the texture issues.
Now, do you think I can safely zoom in and out?
Yes, I've never experienced any crashes with zooming in and out, and I haven't had any reported, so...
I accidentally rotated the camera instead. More untested features. There we go. Oh, that's fast. That's really fast and smooth.
Yep.
Holy cow, that's really cool.
And so this, when you're on the
Oh.
medium zoom, you can really, really see the difference in the render scale.
Yeah.
You should give that a try. Scale it up to 2 or 3 times.
Oops, I'm still in the, let's go up here. Got a bit of slowdown. It looks a lot better. Nice. Not
Yeah,
bad.
you can actually make out like the individual buildings and stuff like that.
Alright, made it to Hoax. We should change the music. Not that music. That's after. Those are end of game sound music things. Uneasy state. Is that what I'm looking for? Give me 1 second.
Ed Bleach, if you want to make that mod, be my guest.
Yeah, let's. We could mod in things that we miss. Like, you could have a whole toggle that says preserve the way it played on PS1 or something. I don't know. And that would keep the save time and the battle transition thing, the blur effect.
Just slow everything down by a factor of like 10.
Like this is too fast. I want it unoptimized.
Yeah.
Give me back my
I want
childhood.
to have a worse experience playing this because of nostalgia.
Right. I'm gonna skip going around all the houses just for sake of time. Let's get into the battles.
Yeah.
Fun fact, around many locations, you'll be able to see there's pictures of the game inside the game. Behind Kaiser up there is a world map on a curve, actually. Actually, never mind. You know what? That's a curved monitor. Definitely.
Yeah.
Totes what that is.
Very advanced technology here.
There are multiple houses that have a picture of Celeste. It's basically the background image shrunk down a lot.
That is interesting. I've never noticed that before.
Oh yeah. It's a couple little Easter egg I don't know if they're meant as Easter eggs, but they're there.
You would think that I would know these things, reverse engineering the game, yet here we are.
You think I would know everything there is to know about the lore as a lore master, but, you know, we're human, not robots. And it's kind of fun to not know everything, you know?
Yeah. You keep showing me all these features that just so happen to work. Even though I didn't even know they existed.
Shauna doesn't like what Lavis and Dart are saying. Shauna should not be relegated to the cook. She should be out in battle. Let one of the knights do the cooking. So, they want us to go off. You know, the raid should happen while we're out with Shauna. You know, that'd be a great time to have a Dart and Shauna only battle. I think. And then have Lavitz be the one who is late to the party and misses maybe the Sandora Elite fight, but makes it in time for Congo. Something.
Yeah, I think Shanna probably would fare much better than any of these soldiers.
Alright, we're going to relieve the guard and wait for nightfall. I unfortunately don't have a track of the owls on hand. Well, maybe I do. Yep, maybe I do. Give me 1 second. We're going to see if my ambience folder has it in there. Audio.
This was actually another big pain point for me when I was working on this. As soon as you leave that room and you go up the first staircase there, with the aforementioned collision issues, you would just get completely soft locked on the stairs because the collision wouldn't allow you to go up it. And it took me so long to get that working properly.
So I don't think I can find it unless it's in this folder. Ooh, I might have it. Let's see. Forest maze, map forest. Darn, I don't have the owls. That's okay.
How could you?
I have like 12 different ambient tracks, but most of them are from earlier in the game.
Ed Bleach says, I always wished you could have 4 party members after picking up Rose. That is actually something that I plan on doing. Not as just, not as a regular feature, but something that you can enable through a mod. Basically, so you'd be able to compose your party of literally any character, duplicates of characters, any number of characters that you want, being able to remove Dart, etc., etc. And Kara says the ability to switch out characters mid-battle, that is also something that we plan on adding.
And also edition swap, right?
Yeah, edition swap as well.
You know, why don't we do a little tribute to Lost Odyssey and use their menu system?
So
you can
I have played Lost Odyssey after you recommended it, but I unfortunately don't remember.
So basically you would have like multiple menus. You start out with your fight menu, but you can back out of that and choose other things. Like you can change your equipment mid-battle, in fact. So there's like a parent menu where you can choose battle or change gear and stuff like that, change options, and then you go back into the combat menu and have your normal icons for attack, guard, and whatnot. So let's do enemy attack. Oops. Sorry. Let's rewind. There we go. Everything is fine.
Yeah, I think we should be able to even implement stuff like that, being able to swap out equipment and everything mid-battle.
Ooh, 360 red ring while playing Lost Odyssey. That's unfortunate. I know it should work on later 360s. They finally fixed the red ring problem some years ago. And it also, if you have it on your Xbox Live account, is also playable on Xbox One, which I have done before. So, it ends up working out because playing with the discs, I got a freeze of some kind. So it ended up being better playing it just with the digital download.
Yeah, I actually got a digital download on my Xbox One.
I feel like we got some rave party Sandora soldiers going on here.
Oh, that's interesting. There was a rave party bug in all fights, but apparently it stuck around for the hoax fights.
It has to do with the lighting. Maybe they're rotating too fast? Or animating too fast?
That's a very good question. It was a fairly easy issue to fix on the other one. It was just well, long story short, it was just I was using the wrong pointer for the lighting code, but it'd be interesting to see what exactly is causing it here.
I stand by what I said in the last stream, where it would be cool to battle with some of the other soundtracks, not just the actual battle tracks, but battling to this is kind of fun.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're planning on adding a, well, what essentially amounts to a custom encounter builder, so
yeah, jukebox.
We could allow you to choose what music you want to play as well.
That'd be great. Alright, first boss is here. One of my favorites, the Sandora Elite. Technically, Lost Odyssey does have a sort of combo system. It's just super watered down. Probably just because they had a different vision for the game, but physical attacks have one timing, instead of a square, two circles overlap, and you get one quick time event for every physical attack, but there's no physical combos, except with Mac maybe has physical combos technically, but they still use energy. It's kind of weird. And if you complete that effect, it's kind of like a DDR thing where you can get bad, good, or perfect. If you get good or perfect, you'll get either a partial or a complete effect of one of your equipment pieces, ring accessories, and that can be extra damage, life steal, all kinds of miscellaneous effects they build in with these different rings. Elemental damage. So it's a much lighter version of what LD has. Alright, let's do some battle music.
I am looking forward to seeing how ridiculous the Sandora Elite's magic looks now.
Yeah, let's see that happen. Because the characters are looking like they need some help. Do a little guarding. Let's see what happens. Oh! Okay.
Huh.
It looked like only Lavitz got hit with the green flame. That's a bit biased.
Yeah.
And he went invisible.
Not invisible.
Very
just
ninja.
Very flat.
Ninjas are meant to be unseeable, so I guess that's the thing we're going for there.
It's he used the Paper Mario move, where you turn sideways and you're 2D.
Well, this battle should be easy. I know what to do. Actually, I might not have picked up the detonate rock. That might have been a mistake. Do I have one? Oh, I do have it.
I
Okay.
think you do. Yeah.
I'm good. I was speeding through, so I wasn't even paying attention to which items I was picking up.
Can you save state before you use the detonate rock, just to be safe?
I never went back and got rid of my other one that has Lavitz maxed out on Flower Storm. I will go without it. It's fine. Not that it'd probably be overkill, but one reason there to eventually go for multiple save state slots. Words.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the save states are just a dev tool, and they eventually will not be compatible with the game engine. But yeah, we will implement save anywhere.
Okay, community, we need to start a new petition. We're gonna knock on Corey's door and ask very kindly to re-implement save states and find a way.
All right. Well, we'll see. That will be a stretch goal for sure.
Look, if dinosaurs can reproduce via frog DNA, you can do this, right?
All right.
No.
It'll be a stretch goal.
Wait, was that
we'll add it to the list.
Was that a fictitious movie? Is that what it is? Okay. I'll let it go.
Definitely real life.
Uh-oh. Oh, this one visible. It works. But now the color's a little different. It feels like, Corey, they're all flashing at the same time, so is this the first ever synchronized rave?
It is now.
Oh, we're invisible again. Wow. Only Lavitz gets hit with the green flame. What's going on? It's like Dart takes like 5 damage because it's just an area effect from Lavitz's hit.
Yeah. The Sandor Elite just really dislikes Lavitz.
I mean, Lavitz is slightly weaker to magic, but it's not that pronounced yet. Oh my goodness. I mean, really, it reminds me of Divine Dragon Cannon, where one of the versions of it hits one character, but it has AoE on other characters. Alright, let's finish this fight. Oh, it's getting weird again. I think it's the one in the middle. There we go. You know, once we've got the camera fixed, I'm really gonna miss this funky camera. Alright, Dart's level 7. I like what tons of fun.
Is there actually a way to tell which one of them is the real one?
Yeah, there's multiple ways. Number 1, detonate rock or any AoE magic.
I mean, just like visually.
Yes. There's a larger shadow underneath the one that's real.
Oh, okay.
The third method is it's the only one who uses green flame magic. The copies can only use physical attacks.
Okay. Alright, here we go with the Congo fight.
Yep. We'll probably end the
Close to the
stream after
cutscene.
this. What were you saying?
We're getting close to the cutscene.
We are. Just to quickly circle back, Tons of Fun 2000 says, I thought Jurassic Park was a documentary. I thought so as well. I feel like I've been lied to. Ed Bleach says, I thought it was real. Wasn't it David Attenborough's brother's first documentary? I mean, it even has like the typical documentary mascot, Mr. DNA. Spinning cane. I know the name of the attack now. I got it. Music never gets old.
Yeah, none of the music ever gets old.
Alright. Now we have to complete our additions or we'll get the counterattack.
Well, good thing you're so good at it.
Yeah. Interestingly, I don't think he counters. He doesn't cause a counter in the middle of the attack. It's just on you. Oh, headbutt. Bam. Now that's a little weird. That little damagey looking effect when they were about to hit the wall back there, that looked like some green flame.
It did.
It's like it got supercharged. Here we go again. Big damage. Oh, we're both in the red. This is bad. This is very bad. 19 health, and I mistakenly did not take the healing breeze from the last fight, and so I only have potions.
That was a
Ouch.
mistake.
I should have taken the one from the barn. I'm just ouch, 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 ouch. Oh, we got 8 health. It's suddenly very difficult. An Addie's soundboard, that would be great. Oh, what element is Dart today? Let's see. Dart is water element. I'm glad you asked. I didn't even think to check the element, because before he was coming up as like Earth and all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
Why is
New mod idea, randomized elements.
Dart the merfolk? The fish.
Well, now I'm just picturing Dart wearing Maru's Dragoon armor.
Oh, fire element Maru, that is so cool. Just any character as any other element is naturally a cool idea. But I guess particularly opposite elements will really stand out. Like Lavitz as an Earth Dragoon, kind of weird, but kind of cool. Volcano! Ouch. Maybe we'll just have a dart attack and Lavitz can guard. We're just spamming this ability tonight. Gotta be honest, this is hurting my eyes a little bit. But we made it. So here we go. Oh, Kongo.
Alright, let's see this. Oh, no.
I gotta get ready for Dart's theme. Rose has no head!
You're exploding.
Oh, he lost his
this is-
head!
This is everything I imagined it would be.
Lavitz, where are your pants? What's going on with this guy? And oh, there's too much going on.
Kongo's head just disappeared.
Rose's arm is missing. Oh, there's a nice. There's an establishing shot of the background. Oh, it was wonderful. Oh.
Yeah, that was perfect.
Okay. Rod Typhoon, yeah, no kidding. Oh. So it played a little fast too, is the thing. I should have played it at a higher upscale resolution so it slowed down a little bit. Oh my gosh. That's the best joke. Kara said in all caps, none of them have heads. Ed Bleach says she left it on the cliff.
Yeah.
Oh.
Every game had big head mode, so we've got to go the opposite direction.
I've been
just have no head mode.
I love big head mode. I've been saying we need to bring something like that back, but this is not what I was imagining. This is not the thing.
We can include a head size slider and just let every user decide on their own.
Oh. Okay, everyone's got heads again.
For now.
You know, why don't next time, you know, we'll do a music video. We'll just do like a bunch of clips of glitches to that song Heads Will Roll. Off with your head.
Yeah, I think we definitely do need to go through these live stream videos and just make like a glitch roll.
Dance, dance, dance till you're dead. Heads will roll. Heads will roll. Heads will roll on the floor.
You know, I don't remember that song from the Legend of Dragoon soundtrack.
Actually, Legend of Dragoon songs were not included on the Legend of Dragoon soundtrack, so now everything is fair game to be on the OST.
You got me there.
Also, this line has new meaning. Seeing Shauna's face makes me relieved.
Oh, your head's back.
Darth's like, oh, I'm so glad you have a head because everyone else was losing theirs for a minute and arms were missing and Levis lost his pants. Thank God you have a face, Shauna. I am so happy to see you intact. Also, is my face on? Oh.
It's been a rough night for everyone. What can I say?
The Legend of Dragoon iceberg has deepened.
Yep.
Oh no, Dart's face. Yes.
Well, he got his head back at least. He got his head back at least. If it didn't come back quite right, you know, it happens.
We have eyes. The darts have eyes, thankfully. Oh God. There's the name for this project, Glitch World. Oh.
I've got to say, while some of the models do really well with upscaling, some of the models and textures, the face textures, they're gonna need a little bit of touching up.
Yeah, we're gonna put in manual texture upscaling or whatever.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
The last time I played through the full game was on DuckStation, and I used some of the like texture post-processing upscaling. And ooh, Albert's face, not good.
Yeah.
He looks terrified all the time.
Well, even the ones that look okay are kind of oddly choiced because when we have it as a sticker now, one of our stickers on the Discord server, Dragoon Lavitz is visibly very unhappy. Like his face is literally a frown. I can't frown very easily, but like the lips go down on the sides. Lavitz is deeply unhappy, and I would like to make that at least a little more neutral intense, maybe? You shouldn't be sad to be a Dragoon, but maybe it was just, you know, foreshadowing for later in the story. So, Rose is talking about the Dragoon spirit, which is shining quite dimly. Rose, check your DS. Wow. Okay. Why don't we keep this, Corey? Let's keep it like this.
Yeah, that really charged up.
It's like, oh no, Dragoon spirits are causing pollution worldwide. We have to stop using them. It's like warp drive in Star Trek. Dark Dragoon spirits. Just a whole set of them, not just one.
I mean, it's kind of fitting for Rose's Dragoon spirit.
Rose is like, I saw your Dragoon spirit is emitting lots of pollution. I can help you with that. Let's go to the Shrine of Shirley. Lavitz isn't wrong.
Petition to cheer up Lavitz.
There's all kinds of causes in the Legend of Dragoon fandom. Join today.
Yep. I mean, that seems like the most important cause to me.
I mean, if we can have, they're saying there's Shadow Stones now in chat. If we have Shadow Pokemon, why not Shadow Dragoon Spirits?
True.
Corrupted, like infested by the demons in Mayfield, maybe. I want to be careful with my fanfic, but it could be cool. I'm a huge fan of Zachwell, so I'm definitely biased. A demon with one of those things? Ooh. And
Yeah, well, that would be an interesting boss for the.
yeah. Zachwell's a shapeshifter, Corey. Imagine shapeshifting Dragoon armor.
That sounds terrifying.
It is terrifying. And that's to say nothing about the giant skeleton that's all pink and comes from another dimension and is acrobatic as hell and half its body is missing. And it's Screech. Oh. That could be like its vassal undead or something.
Yep.
Anyway, bad ideas. Don't listen to me. So, Rose cementing the fact that she is alone now. I'm gonna skip the music change for this part. I'll just pretend everything is peaceful right now. Here's Kaiser, who is injured.
Zachwell with no head.
Oh, that'd be great.
Throwing a rave. Yes.
I mean, we literally throw a rave every time we're using Translite and Dancing Ray and the other one.
It's true.
Flash Hall? Or is that the Thunder one?
Yep. I think Flash Hall. And
Or-
Kaiser be the head of the knights if nobody has one. That was good.
You have entire knighthoods that are headless, like it's, Ichabod Crane's story, Headless Horseman. And to be the head of the first knighthood, all the knights have no head except the leader. That's funny.
Yeah. And do they all take turns with the head?
I don't know. Maybe like every day of the month, a different person wears it.
Yeah.
So Dart is saying, I will help. Shauna getting sidelined again, having to prove herself once again that she wants to be a part of things. If only she didn't have to cook food, maybe you would see how amazing she is. Also, realistically, you think in a general storyline, Shauna would occasionally throw item magic. You think they would get the picture when she does best damage in class,
You would think that.
It's like, oh shit, you do double the damage I do with the same item. Maybe you should be here.
Well, this is 90s video game logic, so
Of course.
what can you say?
Oh, we're gonna...
Morthod says, Mom, Mom said it's my turn to have the head.
Just so you wait, we're gonna have Lavitz cook food. He doesn't like Dart's cooking, he doesn't like Shauna's cooking, he can cook the food, right? He'll cook us his best jerky or something.
Yeah.
Now, something I'd like to try is the whatchamacallit. You know, we should try the whatchamacallit.
Yeah, the whatchamacallit, definitely.
The whammy kablammy. Instant saves, gotta love them. And, oh, we do have a power wrist. Let's put that on somebody. Who gets the power wrist? That's... And I want to try the tutorial, if you don't mind.
Yeah, of course.
Definitely not a Messiah.
Another thing I have actually tested.
Whether Dart is the Messiah? What'd you find out?
Well, I meant the tutorial, but you know.
Ah, okay. Alrighty, let's put on some appropriate music. Battle 1? Battle 1. Nope, not a boss battle. Battle 1. Battle 1. There we go. What would you like to know about Dragoons? Dragoon transformation, sure. Can use spiritual power or spirit points. Accumulate SP by attacking. Let's go.
You're going to witness the
hands-free editions.
Completely flawless Dragoon animations.
You know, while the automatic additions are a thing, I should just pretend I'm using like a Kinect sensor or a PlayStation camera to just like really do the additions.
Yeah.
And the more accurately I animate, the higher damage I do. Isn't that great?
Yeah, it's a feature of the decom.
I can't. Ow, it hurt. I tried to spin in my chair and I wasn't physically ready on my lower half, so my legs were still on the floor, and I just twisted my body. Ow. Don't do this at home. If you're gonna do it, stand up. Ah, that happened.
Somebody is probably going to be crazy enough to implement motion controls.
Yeah, don't do any spinning additions at least. So, okay, we got the SP bar full, and then we'll get the transformation command. And I just want to see... Oh, no option. I guess we're soft locked. Oh well. Just kidding. It's invisible. Wow.
Told you.
He just snapped out of nothingness into 3D space. That was... Oh my god.
I told you it's flawless.
Look at the environment. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Yeah, there you go. We'll do a Wii port, and you got to use the Wii remotes to do your additions.
Oh, that'd be great. Because it's like the hilt, you know?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And just to make it extra
Yes.
hard, we'll also couple that with the whip mechanic thing that you're planning to do.
Yep.
All
You
right.
have to use your weapons appropriately.
Alright, short transformation looks way better. Actually, the wings are kind of missing-ish. So
Yeah,
just-
I gotta fix back face culling.
Well, let's take away the dragon wing and implement some, like, wingly jet engines. How about that?
Yeah.
That's not a bastardization at all. Now, let's see if I can actually do the addition, because I'm going to have to slow this down. So let's... There we go. Wow,
These
even
work properly.
at scale 2, it's slowing down a lot. Like, that text took forever to come in.
Oh, that is actually a bug.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Alright, let's give it a try.
It scrolls on very slowly.
Here we go. Oh, I got distracted by the dart model going completely erratic. Oh my gosh, that's... Alright, we'll try again.
He just gets really excited and he just shakes himself apart. I mean, you'd be excited if you became a dragoon.
Let me try again. Zyconic says someone rod typhooning the Wii remote into their TV because of the Wii strap not being secure.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn, too slow. Okay, one more try.
I'm really bad at Dragoon editions.
I'm good now at the normal speed, but with this particular build being software, rendering is hard.
You could put it to 1 times rendering and then drop the frame rate down to 20. That should be
Oh!
roughly.
I didn't think of that. Why didn't I think of that? This is amazing! Let's see this.
Yeah, 20 is appropriate for
Got
combat. It's 30 elsewhere.
Woo! Look at that slow-mo perfect. I like how the text finishes right as your attack finishes. That is a cool feature. That is a very cool feature. Keep that in. Excellent.
Perfect.
Alright, we're good with that. So now we want to go do D magic.
XZ says, would it be possible to fix the input for D attack like how the last attack needs to be earlier than the others? We could do that as a mod. It definitely wouldn't be like a vanilla feature since, you know, that's a pretty fundamental change to how the Dragoon editions work.
It's sensible, but it would definitely be an opt-in.
Yeah.
Like, basically what's happening is every time there's a revolution, it spins a little bit faster. The problem is the spin increase is even more quick on the last one. So it's like the curves, the curve of speed is not linear. It kind of sharpens at the end. So the last revolution, press it a little earlier than you think you need to, and you might start getting it. Also, I recommend doing a save state with an emulator. So you can set it up, do the save state right before you start your attack, do your attack practice, and whether you succeed or fail, just reload that save state, go again, without waiting for your next turn. Just practice rapid fire to get that habit instilled in you, and you might be able to master it a little easier. Okay, so let's cast a spell.
Get ready.
Alright, everybody. First ever flame shots broadcasted to the LOD fandom. Oh. I was gonna supplement the voiceover, but I guess not. Surprise, some Dragoon magic, for whatever reason, the sound does work, even though it's not supposed to. Surprise.
This is a fundamentally different type of audio than the rest of the game does. So that actually worked.
I want to do it again. It's gonna be a little while before we get sound in the game, so gotta enjoy it while I can. Yeah,
now, so the best part about this is that I didn't realize I had this working. I didn't realize they used a different type of audio, and so I'm just sitting here in silence, and suddenly Tarkin just starts yelling at me.
This is to say nothing of the rest of the animation being very bizarre.
Yep.
Also, just Dart transforming into a Dragoon, scorched hoax. You see the background. Like, he did more damage than Sandora. I think he needs to be banned from his Dragoon spirit and exiled somewhere, and we'll find someone else to use the Red Eye spirit.
Yeah.
You just Dart, control your flames, yo. You just scorched hoax. See, that would be another thing. If I didn't bother playing music from a playlist to supplement, it would be even more of a stark surprise, because it's like, okay, you're used to hearing my voice, you're hearing Corey's voice, that's fine, there's no other sound. Then all of a sudden,
Yeah, and see, that's exactly what happened to me the very first time.
It's gotta scare the crap out of somebody.
Yep.
You know what? We can still troll people. I'm not one to troll people, but this is one way I might do it, where we post a video on our YouTube and we say short gameplay clip, no sound's not implemented yet, so people play it just to watch, and they don't expect anything. Then as soon as the Dragoon magic happens, and they happen to have their sound loud. That might annoy somebody, but it might wake somebody up. But I don't actually want to do it. But it would be a little funny.
Yeah.
Just the shock of it. It's like, this isn't supposed to work. Is the idea there? Anyway, so that's that. This is what I can teach. How to break the sound barrier. Oh. Fun fact. Doom Metal, who is our resident expert on extracting the 3D models that were so difficult to deal with for so long, and helped us put them into that Tekken mod that we've been playing a bit lately, found some unused animations for multiple characters, including Rose. You'll be seeing some of that in future posts on legendofdragoon.org. Now,
that's pretty interesting.
we're gonna leave Hoax, and what's next after this? Volcano Valud?
We have to go to rescue the knighthood.
Ah, the marshland.
Yeah.
We don't have a quest marker, Corey.
Yeah, that's not working yet.
Okay. That's so weird. It's like you never not have a quest marker in LOD.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we should stop here. We're actually near the 2-hour mark all of a sudden. I thought we were going to stop at an hour 30, and then suddenly all of this craziness happened with the tutorial. But we're within that 2-hour limit that I'm trying to impose for us, so I think we had a blast. How about you?
Yep. The cutscenes.
The cutscenes. Oh my god, the cutscenes and the attack abilities, and just as soon as
I'm telling you, just wait until we get to the second frugal fight.
Oh my god. Don't fix too many things so it can stay fun, right?
Yeah. I will have to avoid fixing those until then.
We thank you all so much for joining us on this live stream, the second episode of our playthrough with Legend of Dragoon Rebuilt. Why don't we just add new names all the time? Just Reloaded, Rebuilt.
Just pick a new one every single time.
Reinvigorated, something. The build of the game will keep getting better and better over time. At least every couple weeks there'll be something new to show off, at least under the hood, if not out in the open. And our stream overlays will continue to get better and better. We'll do some better stuff with the image gallery next time. But I think for throwing this together real quick, we did a great job today. And I had a lot of fun. I've not laughed that hard in a while. So thank you, Corey, for that. I appreciate it.
You are welcome for the bugs.
Anything you would like to mention before we end?
No, I think you pretty much covered it all. This was fun. And we will be back next week, hopefully with some more interesting new features.
And lots of glitches, I hope.
Yep. We do have a few. We do have a few things that we're waiting to kind of show off in one of the upcoming streams.
Thanks again, everybody. You know where to find us. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel to get more notifications. If you want, tick the bell icon for the new videos that we upload. You can check out the playlists that we'll be developing, including this one for the live stream series. And our home is on legendofdragoon.org, where all of the global fandom stuff happens cohesively. And we've got our Discord at discord.gg/dragoon. You might have been seeing it up there in one of our crawler things. So that's all. Thank you so much, everybody, and we'll see you next week on Friday.
Yep, that was fun. See you guys next week.